Welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you came back, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Francine, and on this channel, we talk about personal finances, whether that is creating a budget, getting out of debt, or saving for a better future. So today we are going to do a debt payment tracker snowball update video. So I normally do this once a month, and we need to catch up. So, for starters, we started this month with a debt balance of $3,645, right? On the 6th of this month, let's zoom in. The 6th of this month, I paid $2,592. That was all of my refund check. My tax refund, I basically used it all to the last penny to my debt, and then that got my balance, that placed my balance to $1,000,953, right? Then we had the 9th, which my balance was the same. I put 100. That means I placed it down to 953 cents. However, I did get my wisdom tooth taken out. If you want to see how I looked that day, that weekend or whatever, and I had to place that money on my card, even though I had cash, but my cash wasn't on hand because they asked me for the payment while I was in the chair getting strapped up to be put to sleep. Like, it was so weird. So I had my credit card on me just in case if something like this were to happen, because I didn't have the cash on my account. I had the cash in cash. So I used my credit card, being that I had the cash on hand and I knew I could just play it back. So I had $80 in my bank account. That was from March Madness. So the 100 and I think the $80 was March Madness as well. March Madness. Then we got our bill to $1488. The same day, I was like, hey, I got some extra money. I was being vigilant with my debt this month. Like, I was not playing. I told myself my goal is to be debt-free, consumer debt-free by June. And I was looking at it like, hey, if I put all the extra money I get, then I'll be where I need to be. So I put $13.35 to my debt. Then the next day, like, look at how close these payments are. Like, super duper close. The next day, I actually put my money in my bank, and I put the 500 in, which got me back to 900, in the 900s, so 975. Then again, the next day, the 14th, which was payday, I put $106 to my debt, which put me then at $868. Whew. Yeah, we did a lot. We did a lot. Then we are going to fill the rest of this. The next day, I was just putting debt every day. I was looking at my bank account like, I really don't need all this excessive money. So I'm going to do what it do. So the next day I put $190. Put $190. Then again, the next day, I went to my bank account. That should be like a meme. The next day, I placed, so the 17th of March, I added another $200 because what ended up happening is I rummaged all of my sinking funds looking to pay for my tooth extraction, due to the fact that it was an out of network oral surgeon, so I had to pay cash to get it out. It was like 600, but talking to everybody kept saying it was like around 1,000. So I pulled out 1,000 from from various envelopes, sinking funds, totaled up to $1,000. I had that in cash, and instead of putting it back into whatever sinking funds that I took it from, I used it for my debt, right? And I also took $600 from my emergency fund for the exact procedure, because I thought I was going to take all of my tooths out, all of my wisdom tooth out, but I only took out one, so it was only 600. Had I took out all four, it would have been like around 2K, which is like the amount that I actually took out. Around, like, it was like, no, 1K and then 600, so $1,600 I took out. And I would have probably just told them, like, don't take out one, because clearly I don't got the money. But the dentist, the oral surgeon, was like, you only really need to take out one. Since it's the only one that's bothering you, you don't need to do all of them. So I said, all right, cool, save me some money. So I used the money that I took with the intentions to use for my surgery. I used it for my debt. So this is why it's like back to back to back. Because now money is being cleared, you know, stimmy is being delivered. So yeah, so we took 200. Then, hold on, so let me do the math. So let's say 86874. So 868.74 minus 190 gave me 678.74. And we are so close, right? So then we have 678 minus 74 minus 200 means I would only have to pay a remaining of 478.74, right? So then your girl got her stimmy check the next day. I'm telling you, it was just like day after day. I keep going into my bank account, my Discover account app, like, here's some money, here's some more, here's some more. So the next day, which is the 18th of March, we open up our account. We see that stimulus check has given us some money, 74. So we then add $478.74 to our payment from the stimulus check. I'm telling you, if I hadn't had to use all my stimulus check on my glasses, last 600 stimulus check, this would have been done earlier. But I basically said, hey, 8.74 equals 0. I'm going to place it right here. Your girl has no debts. She is debt free. She can use her credit card reasonably, knowing if she has the money on hand, then pay the credit card back, because then she can get some points, right? So your girl is debt free. Your girl is debt free. Whew. To think that it took me being in a pandemic to clear off my debt It's crazy. It's legit crazy how I have finished all my debt, and I just really did what I had to do, even if it meant sacrificing some money from my sinking funds, because at the end of the day, the goal is to be debt free, right? To live off of actual real cash that you have in your bank account. So I took money from my emergency fund. I took money from my sinking funds because of, in this case, an emergency. Like my mouth was hurting, my tooth was hurting, my jaw was like hurting. I couldn't eat. So it was an emergency. But seeing that I didn't need to do all of the work that I thought I would do, I just said, why not just use this money? Because had you used it for the emergency, you would be out of that money anyway. So might as well use that money that you mentally prepared yourself to lose for your debt. So I did it. I did it. I did it. I'm so happy I did. Because then when my stimulus came, all I had to do was put like a good 400, and then the rest of my stimulus went to whatever I wanted it to go to. Yeah, so now we are consumer debt free. Next up is student loan. So I am actually really happy. I have been using my credit card for reasonably and responsibly, where I don't think I'm gonna do like a payment, because I have the money. I'm gonna pay it back either by the end of the month or once my money clear from my savings to my check-ins. So I'm just happy that I got to pay it off, and now I don't have this $4,000, $5,000 debt lingering over my head, because I am looking to eventually buy a home. And if I can get my debt down now, buying a home ain't gonna be so hard. It ain't gonna be so hard, because now now we just gotta save. So yeah, that is it for this video. I was very excited to bring this video to you guys and show you the progress that I made. I am going to tally up how much money I paid this month. Whew, I'm scared to do it because I know I paid so much. 3, 5, 9, 2, 100, 92 plus 100 plus 80 plus 1, 1335 plus 500 plus 106.65 plus 190 plus 200 plus 478.74. So we paid a total this month alone. Paid a total of $4,000, $260.74. Wow. I would never, if you would have told me that, yeah, you about to drop 4K on your debt in 1 month, I would have said, you're crazy. Don't talk to me again. I don't even know who you are. Like, let's go to the hospital. $4,000. I sacrificed my whole refund check. Sacrificed part of my stimulus check. And all of this, wow. So, because I was consumer debt free, I kind of went a little wild on the spending aspect. Cash spending, obviously. Responsible cash spending, not debt spending. But yeah, we can talk about that in another video. In this video, we are just celebrating the fact that I am debt free. I paid 4K on my debt and all of that. But I will definitely see you in the next video. If you are on your debt-free journey, comment down below, where are you in your journey? Did you just start? Are you halfway through? Did you just finish like your girl? I am hoping that your journey is smooth, calm, collective, and with so much love and patience, right? We are all gonna get there. We are all going to be debt free, point blank, period. You know, right now I'm just consumer. So yeah, I am so happy, and I can't wait for you guys to join in on the freedom and us to join in on the ultimate freedom. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.